This morning I'm going to work on my research. In the afternoon there's a court proceeding to follow. I usually start the day with intellectually most challenging work. I may not have the energy to do it later. My research is on international criminal law. I'm reading a journal article and taking notes. I would work for 2 or 3 hours like this, either reading serious research materials or writing my own article. But today, in the middle of this, I received an email telling me that my article was just published. The article is called "The Ordinary Soldier in Military Organization is International Criminal Law Delusional about Human Agency." As you can see from the title, it's critical towards the existing law. It questions the assumption of rational agency in international criminal law. Here is the free access link for the author. I can read the whole article and download PDF. This article is behind paywall for others. It's unfortunate, but to publish open access, I would have to pay £3,000. Accidentally, on the same page, I saw a review of our book. It was published not so long ago. I have put the links of these works in the description box if you are interested. I started to post on social media and send the links of the articles around. Publication is only work half done. It's very important to spread your work. I'm so glad the article is finally published. It was submitted in May and now it's November. During this time, 2 reviewers read the article and gave their opinions, and I have revised my article according to their feedbacks. 6 months is actually not that long. The editors were very diligent. I need to do some reading for the court proceeding in the afternoon, but I was so excited. I was a bit distracted by the article. I eventually came down to a café to wind down before lunch. I usually do intense reading or writing for 2-3 hours every day. Since this is a long-term thing, I want it to be sustainable. Of course, some days are longer than others. I don't usually start my day responding to emails unless it's quite urgent, because I want to spend the best part of my energy on reading and writing. I'm going to a neighbourhood restaurant for lunch. When you work from home, it's good to get out of the house from time to time. I like it that you can see the kitchen here. They have a small lunch menu for working people around here, and the chef has prepared the dishes in advance. He is now taking the meat stew we ordered. Here is the meat stew with some potatoes. The peas are very good. I ordered turkey and chicory. This is a great combination. My husband finished his meat stew in no time. The hostess is making coffee. Their desserts are great, but will pass this time. I'm home now. I'm going to follow the court session online. Just taking a small piece of orange peel in chocolate. The court proceeding starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is the International Criminal Court. The three judges now enter the courtroom. They are from Japan, Canada, and South Korea. The court has convicted the defendant, who is from Mali, and today they are handing down the sentencing judgment. I have been following this case and want to write something about it. Now they are introducing the prosecution and defense teams and case references.
Case reference ICC 112, 118.
Now the judge is speaking in French, and I'm listening to the English interpreter. The presiding judge is reading a summary of their decision. There are several factors the court considers in deciding the punishment for the defendant. Specifically, the court looks at the gravity of each crime and consider whether there are any aggravating or mitigating circumstances. The defendant's personal circumstances are also taken into consideration. The court eventually delivers a joint sentence of 10 years for various war crimes and crimes against humanity.
Trial could happen whatever they did to respect the rules and prohibitions. For some Timbuktu population,
I think it's important that people can follow International Criminal Court's proceedings online. This is the actual courtroom. The court session was not long, but it really made me think. The court is in The Hague, the Netherlands. It is the same court that has issued arrest warrants against heads of states such as Netanyahu and Putin. I was an intern at this court at the start of my career. Then I became a legal advisor for the International Committee of the Red Cross in Beijing. After 5 years, I moved to Florence with my family and started to do a PhD in international law here. I completed my PhD in 2023 and started working as a researcher. It started raining outside. As I mostly work from home, I try to do different things between work sessions. I love coming to the balcony and watch neighbors' trees. It's the persimmon season. The garden of neighbor downstairs. Another thing I do is playing piano. I started to learn piano several months ago with my son. It's such a great rest for me because it uses part of the brain that I don't usually use. Engaging in different activities boosts my energy greatly. I can play piano for a long time and go back to my computer feeling rested. I come back to the balcony to pick some basils for dinner. I saw a fruit on the goji plant. That was quite unexpected. Cooking, of course, is another way to diversify activity when you are at home. I'm lighting a candle for the rain. This little bird comes every evening and leaves in the morning.
Like this?
Yeah.
Go! Wow, fantastic.
were using the fireplace for the first time in a long time. We had to use small candles to light the fire. And it's working. This is the most relaxing part of the day. I sit in front of the fireplace with my family. I love the sound of wood burning. It stopped raining outside. Thank you for watching and see you next time.